It's a tradition nearly 4 decades old, and now we're less than 2 weeks away from the biggest New Year celebration on the West Coast. Ring in the New Year with us in Alaska Airlines New Year's at the Needle. 500 drones will light up the sky as we count down to midnight, and a fantastic fireworks show. I will be there, and so will King Vi's Jake Wittenberg, Mimi Jung, and Evening's Chris Cashman. They join me now. Hello. I'm so excited to ring in the New Year with all of you all, and I understand it's some of our first time doing New Year's at the Needle.
I did New Year's at the Needle like more than a decade ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's been so long, and I don't usually stay up that late, to be honest.
Me neither.
I haven't been up in many years, actually.
You counted down to like Australia, like me and my family?
I do New York time.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm excited to see it in person again, especially with the drones. I've never seen that.
And in fairness, I was at Kerry Park years ago live, but my microphone wasn't turned on. So redemption this
So
New
you were
Year.
there, but the
I was
audio
technically
wasn't.
there live, but to be there live at the Space Needle,
And actually be able to
symbol
speak?
of the city, this is going to be amazing.
Jake, what about you? What are you excited about?
Yeah, no, just being a part of the energy. We're going to be in the Chihuly Garden, so it's just a beautiful,
Gorgeous.
the glass, the museum. It's going to be phenomenal.
Iconic.
Feeling the energy of everybody, down there, ready to ring in the new year. Working with my friend Mimi here, it's just going to be a great night. Again, this will be the latest I've been up for a long time. So
I know you guys have a morning show
coffee.
too, so
I think we're doing rehearsals at like 8 o'clock. And I'm normally
it's time for a nap.
so this will be a
we're
blast.
gonna have a
The
bunch
energy's
of
gonna be
coffee.
wild.
The energy's gonna be insane, and this year is gonna be even bigger. I want to read some of these facts to you guys. This is the largest fireworks display in the history of New Year's at the Needle.
Cool.
There are 100 specialty lights added to the Space Needle itself that are tightly synchronized to the power of fireworks using computers. Whoa!
Of course.
It's a production, of course, that took months to pull off.
You're in Seattle now.
Jake and Mimi, you guys are working on some stories. What can you tell us that doesn't give too much away?
I think, as you end the year, you want to take a look back, so we'll do some reflection.
A few things happened in 2025.
Things.
Some memorable things.
Especially in the last week.
Yeah.
Just a couple of things,
Yeah,
absolutely. And news-wise, right, so there's a lot there. I'm going to be on the sports beat, so I'm going to talk about all the big sports events we've had. I was doing some homework for all this. Just about every month this year, there was something huge, whether it was a new Kraken head coach, the UW women's and men's soccer going deep,
Look at the Mariners, the toast of the town, finally.
Absolutely,
The Etsy witch. I don't know. Are you going to do
What
start
about the Etsy witch? Yeah, that was
she's
phenomenal.
like distant relation to Santa, I guess. So she's out there.
you go.
And you did a lot of big travels too, and you're going to travel even more, right?
Yeah, Olympics.
Got the Olympics coming up in February. That's we're obviously counting down to that. 50 days until the opening ceremony,
You're not
which is going to be
competing, you're
phenomenal.
broadcasting. We should clarify.
Not competing.
Because you're a fit guy.
My luge days are over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skeleton that's out? Okay.
Skeleton is out.
Maybe we should all do a little story with that. That could be fun.
Well, stay tuned. I
friendly
will
games.
say. Mimi and I have got some tricks up our sleeve this year. counting
We
down
do
to
like
the
to
opening
try
ceremony.
some of these sports out ourselves, so you'll have to tune in. If
Those are my
borrow-
favorite stories.
We're borrowing your sidekick Shantae, by the way. She's going to be out there with Jose,
Yes.
Daniel as well. So we've got like this whole
So much
team
fun.
that we're going to cover the city, and it's just going to be so fun. And this is like the one broadcast where you don't really have to tell people when to tune in. It's New Year's. It's
You know.
12:30, and
That's a good point.
we'll keep the party
That's a
rolling.
really good point.
You guys, I want to talk about highlights in 2025. What were some highlights? Chris, let's start with you.
Boy, well, I mean, the top of mind would probably be for the Mariners fans. So many people in my life are just my parents. This is all they do. They are at that age where if the Mariners game is on, I do not call them because they will not answer. So for all of the starving Mariners fans, I thought this was such a special year, and it bled into the community. I mean, people like, Big Dumper showing up at Maltby Cafe and eating cinnamon rolls, and then that making it onto
Maltby
social.
Cafe.
So I just love it. I love the community building around the Mariners, especially this year.
That was such
fun.
a highlight of the year.
Definitely.
Personally, having my daughter graduate high school and sending her off to college was the highlight.
I should have said that. Oops. Maddie, shout out. Yeah, that too. Way to go, kid.
Yes. No, that's a big deal. As a parent
my
hitting that
gosh.
milestone, you know what it is.
Yeah,
so,
huge.
yeah.
And you
it's
have
been-
one more kiddo in the house before it's an empty nester.
Exactly. I know. Can you believe
No,
it?
I can't. I really can't. Jake, what about you?
I'm just going to be lame and just say both of those things inspire me. My children, we did so much this year. We went to so many little staycations in the area.
Can I just say he took his kids to Disneyland for the
Disneyland.
first time?
Best trip
Everything.
ever.
First time ever at Disney. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite ride?
The Indiana Jones ride was pretty
Yes,
pretty
that's one of
nice,
my
right?
favorites.
You too? You like
Yes.
Indiana still brings it.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Just
I'm
leaving
so
the queue was
excited
fun.
to
Yeah, right.
obviously have this moment with you all. It was amazing. This is my first year officially in this seat as the New Day host, which was incredible, living the dream every single day.
Well,
so
that's
I want
what
to
they said
thank
to me. They said, Chris, will you host New Year's with Kelly? And I said, yeah.
I
Please,
know.
how cool. So.
It's going to be the coolest. Thank you so much, you guys. And you can all end your year with us 4 Plus. Like we just said, Shantae and Jose will be there too. The show starts right here on King 5 and streams on King 5 Plus at 11:30 on December 31st. With the drone show leading up to the fireworks, of course, at midnight. As Seattle's hometown airline, Alaska Airlines is thrilled to return as the presenting sponsor of New Year's at the Needle. And in case you didn't know, Alaska has the most daily flights of any airline in Seattle. That's more than 100 nonstop destinations from Seattle. This year, Alaska launched flights from Seattle to Tokyo and Seoul and announced upcoming service from Seattle to London, Reykjavik, and Rome. And Alaska will also be at Seattle Center on New Year's Eve with fun and festive giveaways. So come on down and see us. We'll see you all on New Year's Eve.